Welcome once again to our weekly forecast. Let's review these 10 instruments that I have found, and I will be following this week. I think we have pretty nice opportunities. Before we start, keep in mind of using good risk management. Always check the news. Try to avoid scenarios where the volatility goes very high. And yeah, always use confirmation before executing your order. That will always be my best recommendation. So let's just start crude crude oil. If you see the order flow on this pair, the trend is completely bullish. Daily is completely bullish, creating new highs, historical highs. Let's check the weekly so we make sure. Yeah. You see, there is no data to the left. So we are at historical levels, and the market is it's pushing up. It's creating new higher highs, and it's creating new demand levels. Therefore, buys are recommended in this type of a scenario. So this is what we will be looking for this week. When we go to the 4-hour time frame, let's see how this high was taken out. With a body candle, and that's good. When we go to the 1-hour time frame, we still don't have an entry, but that's the entry we will be looking in the week. During the week, we have some levels here. This level, we also have this other level up there, but we will use this one because the lower the price goes, the better for a buy opportunity. All right, so that will be the opportunity. We'll be looking probably some sort of confirmations around this area. We can use price action confirmation, such as broken trend lines, let's say, change in structures in lower time frames. Today's Monday. New York session is about to end, but that's why we create this, and that's why we make this forecast, because we'll follow these scenarios during the week. So this is one of them, crude oil. Let's say market goes like this and it starts creating new lower lows, and then right in this area the market makes a new high. Then we just wait for the retracement, and then we place our entry right here. Let's say that will be the scenario. Let's say that's how the market will go. Well, here's where our opportunity will be, because we're looking for buy opportunities on this pair. So if there is no confirmation like that, there might be many scenarios. There might be different type of confirmations, but as long as we look for a buy entry, I think we will get better or higher probabilities of profit. Now let's move to gold. Gold, it's looking pretty much the same scenario. See that the market created this demand level. This demand level is responsible of removing this supply level here. All right, it's creating new highs also. All right, so this is my fell supply level. The market, it on the daily time frame looks completely bullish, creating new highs, breaking these highs, removing supply level. So that's how you can read where the market is going, and that's how you can identify whether you have to buy or sell. So it's looking the same thing. I mean, it's looking pretty similar. So for now on gold, we don't have at the moment a buy signal. All right, we don't have a buy signal yet, but as long as the market starts retracing, if it retraces, here we have this order block level. We have another order block here, and we have good levels where price can retrace and where price can react. So all we gotta do is just follow the retracement, and be ready once price shows buy momentum. So let's say market retraces to the demand level, which is the best case. but sometimes market will not do that. It will retrace around this area and it will change, or it will switch the structure to the upside, so we have to jump in earlier. But let's say market do something like this, all right? So we can use like confirmation, price action confirmations, broken trend line. We identify our order block, and that's where we place our entry. Both crude oil and gold look exactly the same thing, as you can see. Now Ethereum, this is a chart. Well, this is actually a request from one of our members, so I hope you're watching this video. If you see the order flow, the trend on the daily time frame, what does how does this look to you? To me, this looks completely bearish. All right, completely bearish. Why? As you can see, the market, when we see to the left, all demand levels, demand level has been taken out. If you read the order flow, if you read your trend by remove areas, if you see to the left, all demand levels have been taken out, but all supplies have been created and respected. All right, if you see here, we have a supply level which was respected. If you see here, there is a supply level that was respected. We have more supply levels here that have been respected. We have another supply level here that is still there. All right, it has not been mitigated. So this is how I read, the order flow. This is how I personally identify my trends. So we have this supply level, price already mitigated my supply level. This supply level is responsible of creating a new low and also remove this demand level here. So we are in a downtrend on the daily time frame. Long story short, we are in a downtrend. Now when we go to the 4-hour time frame, we are looking already for price action confirmations. See, this 4-hour uptrend already changed the structure again to the downside. So market reacted off this supply level on the daily time frame. Now these lows have been taken out. See, this low was taken out. These other low below has been taken out too. And same thing it's happening here. We have some areas of demand zones here have been taken out too. Now, who created or who is responsible of breaking those lows? We got it right here. This is our supply level. We also have another supply level up here, but in terms of importance, here. In terms of importance, this is the most important one because this is the one who made a new low. Now, what we're gonna do, if you see right now, market is retracing to the area. So now is when we have to follow the 15-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame, and try to catch the sell signal. I hope market will go up because right now it's taking liquidity. It's right now trying to fill the imbalance here. There is an imbalance right there. So we will wait for some reactions at this area on the 15-minute time frame. This inefficiency, this fair value gap right there. So I'll be waiting for some reactions around this area and see if we get some confirmation, some, I don't know, reversal patterns. Let's see what the market does at this area. I'm pretty interested on Ethereum, and in the best case scenario, the market will go to the daily supply level, and right at this area we'll be looking for short opportunities. So that's basically what I'm looking on Ethereum. So I hope you like that analysis. Now let's move to Eurogbp. Eurogbp, when we see the daily time frame, see that on the daily time frame, all right, on the daily time frame there is a strong departure. All right, this is strong departure broke this high, removed this supply level. I'm not saying the market is already bullish, because as you can see, we still have that high here. All right. If this high is taken out on the daily time frame, well, we can say that we are in a bullish mode. But for now, we have this reaction, and we should pay attention to this area on the 30-minute time frame. All right, which is right there, because they created this area, and see the retracement. The retracement has been very slow, and slow retracement means higher probabilities. So now what I'm doing is I'm just following the retracement. All right, we are in a bearish downtrend on the 1 hour time frame, but as long as this changes to the upside, let's say there is a strong movement here that breaks this trend line and also creates a new high, well, here is where my buy limit order will be placed. All right, so for now I'm just following the retracement, and I think we can get some entries probably today or tomorrow. And if you trade the London session, I believe this is a good opportunity. Aussie Yen, as you can see, the market is reacting of this demand level. All right, so we are looking in that case, if they created this demand level, which removed this supply levels and this supply level, so based on the theory, they will be looking to create a new high. All right, so this is the high. So that's our daily time frame perspective. When we go to the 4 hour time frame, the market, it's already reacting. The market, it's already reacting to the demand level. So when we change, or when we go to the 1 hour time frame, all right, to the 1 hour time frame, well, let me switch to the 4 hour time frame. See what we have here. Check this. This was a 4 hour supply level. All right, this was a 4 hour supply level that has been removed already. It was removed. So this is telling us bullish momentum. This is telling us that buyers are stepping in, and we should go with them. Now, in the 15-minute time frame, here's where it's getting pretty interesting. We have an imbalance here. All right, this is the imbalance. I will be waiting, and I will try to catch that entry. But for now, let's say we have an entry right here at this level, but I'm not sure if the market will retrace. Today's Monday, probably it will retrace. But if market retraces to this area, I'm going long. So we can get an entry where we can, fill this whole imbalance. So that's basically the idea behind this analysis. If the market, let's say, does not retrace and just starts going up and going up and going up and fill the imbalance, just forget about the analysis. All right. The idea is try to get an entry around this area where we can get a buy signal in order to fill this imbalance. That's the whole idea behind this analysis. All right, fill this imbalance. But if the imbalance gets filled before entry, just forget about it, because if market retraces to this area, most likely this is not going to work. Why? Because the job is done already. All right, so that's the analysis on Aussie Yen. Let's move to NCD Yen. This is a little bit different, but if you see, the daily supply is in control. When we go to the 4 hour time frame, the trend has been changed already. It switched to the downside as long as this low was taken out, as long as this new low was created. Now we have a supply level on the 4 hour time frame, a supply level there that is still fresh, has not been mitigated. All right. Probably the market will try to fill this imbalance. So here's an area where we can look for also our entry. All right. We can maybe check our 15-minute time frame, and if you see something like this and market breaks a trend line, well, here is your entry. If that entry fails, well, we will look for another entry up there. But we will follow or we should follow our trend. Now, this is one of the ones I'm following, and I believe this trade can happen today. Why? If you see the 4-hour time frame, we are in a bullish trend. All right, new highs have been created, lows have been respected. Our daily time frame doesn't share too much data, but what we can see is that this daily supply didn't hold. This daily supply was removed. So when we compare whether we should go long or short, I believe buy opportunities have higher probability, because when we check the daily time frame, supply levels were removed, and we have a structure in the 4-hour time frame, which is the most important one for our entry. Now the market has already tapped our zone. Now what I'm doing is I'm in the 5-minute time frame, because I have identified a trend and structure. All right, this is my last high. So if this high is taken out, I will be placing my entry around this area. For instance, let's say the market just makes a new high, breaks the trend line, I will be placing my entry there. Or let's check the 15-minute time frame. Probably this demand level will work, or probably I will get the whole candle. So let's first check if the market manages to remove that high. Let's check now Gbp Aussie. What's happening with Gbp Aussie? Pretty much same thing. Daily supply is in control right now. See that the market is unable to create a new high. Now market is just broke this low, and it's right now at this demand area. But keep in mind the structure we have already. All right, this market, this pair is unable to make a new high, and it broke this low. So we are in a bearish mode. This demand zone probably will not work. All right, will not work, and we are at premium prices right now. So we will be looking for for sell opportunities. So as you can see right now, what is happening? We are in a 4-hour uptrend. All right, we are in a 4-hour uptrend, but as long as this changed, let's see, as long as this, for instance, this low is taken out, if market creates or makes something like this, here's your daily, here's your 1-hour supply level. Here is where you can look for your short opportunities in lower time frames, like 5-minute, 1-minute time frame. But you know, the reason behind is because in the higher time frames we are already bearish, and we know that sellers, are stepping into the market. So we will go with them. Basically, this is how I trade. I always try to follow the trend. This doesn't guarantee you will win them all, but as long as you stay focused and you stay, focus on the trend, and you are completely correct reading the trend, you will get better results. So for now, I'm just waiting. I will be waiting. If price breaks this low, all right, good. My model says that we will be looking for short opportunities. Let's check Euro NCD. Here I had a loss last week on Friday, which if you saw the weekly review, I recommended to place this entry, this buy entry with reduced lot size, because it's Friday, and Friday it's not recommended. It's not a good day to trade. But the buy is still in place. We are still looking for our buy signal, all right? Because we are at a daily supply level. The 4-hour is still bearish, all right? The 4-hour, this is our last high. The 4-hour is still bearish, but when we check the 1-hour time frame, here is where we can be looking for buy opportunities, right at this demand level in the 1-hour time frame. This 1-hour demand level is nested in our daily demand zone. All right, so this is a nested level, and around here is where we can be looking for buy opportunities. Okay, so I hope the market will go and tap our zone, mitigates our zone, and probably market will switch the structure and we'll do something like this. All right, so that's what I'm expecting. But we need to be we need to follow this pair, because market in the end will do what it wants. It will not follow the setup. It will not follow the setup as I expect. So if market makes something different around these areas, well, we will have to evaluate and see if we can get an entry. All right. So, but our buy positions, buy signals are recommended on Euro NCD as long as this daily demand level holds. And last one is Euro JPY. Euro JPY looks pretty clean, See, the market basically reacted to this daily supply level, broke this low, but we will see it much better in the 4-hour time frame. Broke this low. Now it's feeling the inefficiency, but it created this 4-hour supply level. So this is a very clean setup. So I hope the market will go up and we can get some sort of confirmation in the 5-minute time frame and then go short. Where? Well, if we follow the theory of structures, the market supposed to go around here, but market will not follow your setup. And to me, this is a good level. This demand level here. This is a good level for take profits, or we will see. We will follow this setup and see what the market does. Probably a new low in the 15-minute time frame. It's good enough, but that's up to you. Actually, that's up to you based on your risk and what you're expecting from the markets. But for now, this is what I'm looking, guys. I have these 10 pairs, these 10 instruments. I hope you like this video, and if you would like to get more information about our setups, and if you would like to be part of our Forex Lens community, you can join us, or if you have questions, you can send us a DM on Instagram. And that's it. So stay safe, guys, and be careful, because this week we have many macroeconomic events. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.